letter got burnt by that ciggy you put in.
Told me to.
No, I didn't.
Hey, Devil's got a ball, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he makes you pay for it when you borrow it.
We could nick it.
Nah, he keeps it locked up.
We could sneak inside Collins's and get yours back.
Sheila! Sheila! I don't believe this. Sheila!
Hey, you know that Collins? He's going to keep you on ball, isn't he?
So he said.
I hate him.
How can you play football without a ball?
Ah, he's dead ancient, you know.
He's nicked it, hasn't he? We should nick something of his, you know.
That'd get it back, wouldn't it?
We could tie his front door to the drain pipe.
No, tie his car to the drain pipe. Then when he drives off, put the house over.
Now, I'll tell you what we should do. Something really good.
Like what?
I don't know. Something really good, though. Something that will make him look a real divvy.
Hey, lads, can you do us a favour? Do you know Mrs. Grant? Do you know Mrs. Grant that lives just over there? That one there? Well, you know if you see her, can you tell her that I've gone down the Swan? I've left my keys there, haven't I? All right, thanks, boys.
Who's that?
Oh, Granty.
Hey, you know them chairs in the Collins' back? You should stick one of them on the garage roof for him.
What for?
I don't know, so he'll have to get it down or something.
Ah, the garage would be that easy.
I bet you, Nick O'Classon and Bruce Grovel are you couldn't.
Nah, I've got them.
Who do you need?
Newcastle. I haven't got any Newcastle.
What about on the roof? Right up on the roof?
Easy.
Go on, then do it.
Couldn't do it by myself.
Bumper will give you a hand.
I bet you, the whole of Newcastle, you couldn't do it.
Including Medina.
Yeah, all right.
Go on then.
Now.
In a minute.
Watch yourselves. Right.
I will have to wait a minute now. He's going round the back.
Are you chicken, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just careful.
Right, who's doing what then?
Oh, who needs rope, you know?
I'm a ladder.
Nah, old Granty's got a ladder. I've seen him with it.
Go on, then. You two get the ladder and I'll get a rope.
Nice. And hey, don't look suspicious.
They're out by that post box again. Plotting more mischief, I suppose.
Well, you've taken that ball away. They're bound to get up to something else.
I prefer a house with windows in, I think.
Home, sweet home. Now then, what would we like? The Beano, Dandy, or my little manure machine?
Oh, hey, you're back early.
There's only 326 shopping days till Christmas. I gotta get on. I'm famished.
Oh, and me.
How old are you, Gordon?
Old enough to vote, old enough to get married, to drive a car, drive a tank.
Old enough to know better than to waste your time and your education.
Now, what do you want on your butty? Tahini or tahini?
Oh, can I have toast?
If you want toast, you lazy pig, you can do it yourself.
How long's lazy been the buzzword of the day?
Obviously beginning to show.
Have you been in bed till now?
Yeah, well, I've had a bit of a cold.
Oh, find many jobs lying in bed, did we?
Whose side are you on?
My bank balance. What about...
Hello.
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 The car broke down
Oh, no, tragedy.
Where?
in the court car park. Just wouldn't start. Oh, this is Brian Lawrence. He is a fellow JP. He very kindly gave me a lift home.
Why, come in, come in. Thank you.
How do you do?
Would you care for some tea?
I shouldn't really. I'm due back at the office.
Oh, I'm sorry, this is Paul.
Oh, hello.
Right.
And this is Gordon, my son.
He's been a bit poorly.
And that's Christopher.
Oh, was Chris the footballer then, is he?
I can do you some tahini on toast if you package.
I don't think I'll bother, thanks. I won't stop.
Well, it's very good of you to bring Anna home safely.
Oh, that's no problem. I hope you're better again soon, anyway. Steamed fish, that's what you want to give him. Something else.
Thank you very much for all your help.
It's no problem. I'll be on the phone about the car anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, cheerio.
Cheerio.
Bye. Why on earth aren't you dressed?
I'm having some breakfast.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself at this time of the day.
So everyone keeps telling me.
He's a slug, Mrs. C, a lazy slug, and I keep telling him. Now, you come out of that kitchen and put your feet up. You've had a hard day, and I'll put the kettle on and make you a nice cup of tea. Come on.
I'll make Annabelle a nice cup of tea if you don't mind.
Too late, I've
I
started.
don't care who makes the tea so long as I don't have to wait for it all night.
Well, I'm going for a bath.
That man, Brian Lawrence, has just managed to make me feel utterly useless.
Couldn't get him to have a word with Gordon, could we?
What time are you picking up?
Get down about 6.
Sounds early.
Try and get first in the queue. I won't get away till the middle of the night otherwise.
Another fun night on the dock road, eh?
Yeah. I hate it, you know, when people go on about 9 to 5 jobs being boring. Love to see how bored he got sitting in a container port for 6 hours.
Would you want soup or coffee?
What soup is it?
Cream of mushroom?
That'll do, yeah.
Look, what are you going to do about this letter business?
So no.
Sounds to me like your high and mighty friend Miss Barber is trying to avoid giving you some bad news.
She's probably busy.
Well, why don't you write to someone else then, someone higher up?
There's no point, is there? It's a personal matter. She's the personnel officer.
You've got more faith in her than I have.
It's because you don't know it.
I'm beginning to wish you didn't.
We go. Oh, what's the puddle? Down you get. Good girl. Ooh, there you are. That's it. Now listen. Run over and knock on the door. Tell Daddy I'll be there in a minute. Off you go. Drop your mitts. Good girl. Well, better not forget this.
Yeah, turned out to be a bit of a wasted weekend, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I shouldn't have asked.
It's all right. I didn't have an address for her, you see.
So how did you find her then?
I didn't. Well, not really, like. She doesn't seem to be getting an answer over there.
Go and knock on the front... Oh, are you all right? Up you jump. Go and knock on the front door. That's a good girl.
I was convinced I saw her once, though. On a bus she was, but I couldn't get through to her because of the traffic, like. Thought I was cracking up when I couldn't find her again. I must have been imagining it.
You know, there must be something in the air. I've just followed 2 lads all over the estate, convinced one of them was Damon. Wishful thinking, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. They say that happens, though, don't they?
I won't be a minute, love. Do you think she will come back?
Well, if I can find her and talk to her, she might.
I hope she does.
Yeah. How's Claire been?
Well, she doesn't really understand. She just thinks he's with his granny in heaven. How are your two?
Fine, I think. I haven't seen them since Friday.
Make the most of them, Billy. God forbid you should ever lose them, but make the most of them.
Yeah, you're right. Better look after them now, haven't you?
Yeah. I'll see you then.
Sit down, then.
Oh, thanks a lot.
It's all right.
Have you thought of putting an advert in the paper down there in Bristol?
No, that's a good idea, now. Cheers.
See you, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Aye, where have you been?
All right.
I've been worried sick about you.
She's not been able to get any sleep, you know.
I've been on my mind with worry.
Anything could have happened to you, couldn't it? And we wouldn't have known.
I've been to Bristol, I've told you.
Did you find her?
No.
We should have all gone.
Can I come in now?
Suppose so, yeah.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, they know what they can do with that. Go and get the coat, love.
Let's see.
Samantha seems to be wearing a top coat, which is not the regulation style of school uniform.
What's wrong with them saying that?
Oh, nothing if we've got money to burn. Look, it's still blue, isn't it? I mean, it's not over the top style-wise. It's a perfectly good coat.
It's not what they're supposed to wear, is it?
No. You said none of the other girls would wear uniform coats. Have the other girls had notes as well? Some of them. Not all of them. Well, all of them, I suppose.
What's wrong with getting a uniform coat in the first place?
Oh, you haven't been shopping with her lately, have you?
Be in the shops.
No, I mean of a Saturday afternoon, shopping for clothes. It puts years on you.
I'm not that fussy.
And shoes. Taking our Jeff shopping for shoes. He runs the assistants ragged.
Not as fussy as Tina Palmer.
Does Tina Palmer wear a uniform coat?
No.
Is her mother on the telephone?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, find out, will you, so we can have a word. See if we can put the school right on this one.
You sure?
I'm not forking out for another coat when we've got a perfectly good one sitting at home doing nothing.
You'll get me in trouble, you know.
No, I won't. I'll write you a note tomorrow.
It's bad enough having our Jeff in trouble. Getting me a bad name.
Hey, don't be talking back like that. If anybody's going to get a bad name, it'll be your mother on your behalf. Anyway, I'd just behaving himself this term, isn't he?
So what happened?
Well, I think I saw her.
You must know if you saw her.
She was sitting on a bus and it was dead busy.
What was she doing?
What do people normally do on buses? She was sitting there going from A to B. The trouble was, I was sitting in the car going from B to A.
In the opposite direction?
Yeah, that far apart we were.
Couldn't you do a U-turn and follow her?
Not with the bus in the bus lane. There was no lane for cars.
I
couldn't believe it. I went down the block about 6 times trying to find it again.
Did she see you?
I don't know, love. Yeah. She was staring straight at me and never even blinked.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have been expecting to see you down there, would she? I mean, she might have thought it was some kind of dream.
Well, whose dream away, son? Began to think I dreamt it in the end.
Well, if it was her, did she look all right?
I think so, love. Nah, she looked fine. Really fine.
God, I wish you didn't have to go to work tonight.
Thanks for the thought, son.
See you tomorrow, love.
Yeah. Drive safely.
As usual.
Tra.
Hiya.
What happened?
You got me keys this morning, didn't I?
I was worried when the car was there and you weren't.
I just nipped down to the swamp for a couple of hours, that's all. Just want to stay outside today.
Just gone in one of the neighbours.
No, I wanted to make a couple of phone calls. You can't walk in that house and use it like an office, can you?
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. I thought you'd have been back well in time.
Yeah, I should have been. I got waylaid. I thought Claire was so slow walking home, I thought she had lead in her boots.
Aye?
Listen, will a sandwich do you? I'm a bit behind.
Yeah, I don't mind if I'm really hungry. I'll make it myself if you like.
So how's work?
Fine, fine.
Claire, come on, lovey, tea's ready.
How was the play school?
Fine.
That reminds me. Matty called today.
Oh, did he? How was he?
Fine, he said. Come on, Claire. I'm going to eat it all.
And how are you?
Fine. Have you been?
Fine.
Everyone seems to be fine, don't they?
Look. I think Claire's beginning to sense things are wrong. I'm trying to keep everything as normal as possible, but I'm sure that's why she didn't want to come home tonight.
Why, she didn't say anything, did she?
No. Claire, come on, love, your tea's getting cold. Go on. All right. Go ahead. Get out. Go on.
Next, Why Me explores late motherhood and talks to a woman planning to have another child at the age of 47.